Lawmakers are still working to get to the bottom of the Legionnaires' outbreak that killed 13 veterans in Quincy.
Today, they held a second public hearing where they grilled public health directors and the VA. WCIA3's Raquel Martin live at the Capitol. Raquel, things were tense in that room today. What did you find out?
They definitely were. And when it comes to fixing this problem, it looks like there's some progress definitely being made. Today, I actually learned that the state is eligible to up to $15 million in federal funds. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions and conflicting information. So much that things got really heated in today's hearing. At one point, a lawmaker accused the Rauner administration of a cover-up. Surrounding the deaths of 13 veterans at a state-run home in Quincy grew worse at a Wednesday hearing.
Simple answer. Why won't you share the emails, Director?
The answers were hard to come by. Lawmakers pressed for transparency were told they needed to file a FOIA request to see emails between the governor, the Department of Veterans Affairs, and the Department of Public Health during 3 outbreaks of Legionnaire's disease.
We will share the emails.
When?
When Senator Cullerton's office and the governor's office and our agencies sit down, narrow the scope of the request so that we can provide precisely what is responsive.
Some lawmakers say the Rauner administration is playing a game of hide the ball.
I've never had to go through where I actually have to formally request a FOIA from one of our own agencies.
This frustrates me because we're trying to get answers.
Chairman of the Veterans Affairs Committee, Senator Tom Cullerton, says someone needs to be held accountable.
Who knew what, when they knew it, why the response took so long, and then going forward, what they're actually going to do to accomplish and not let this happen again.
The administration did provide some new information explaining in detail what steps were taken to improve the water system each year and insisting they responded in a timely manner.
I can tell you that there was constant communication between the Illinois Veterans Home, the city of Quincy, the state, and the federal.
Quincy Mayor Kyle Moore agrees with the administration. And while grateful for the hearing, he thinks some politicians are missing the point.
What we want to see is Republicans, Democrats, Independents get together and say what kind of investments need to be made and stop the finger pointing and backbiting. Again, that's not going to get us anywhere.
Cullerton and others say learning all details is the only successful path forward.
We have bipartisan support to get anything passed that they need done, but this is what goes back to giving us the information allows us to help.
Another interesting point that came out of today's hearing came from an actual worker at the Quincy Veterans Home. She says that they need better communication even within the home and said that the first time she and many staff members heard of the outbreaks was through the news. For now, live in the Capitol, Raquel Martin, WCIA3, your local news leader.
Wow, that's really interesting. All right, thank you so much, Raquel. Now, Governor Rauner is continuing his efforts to prevent any more outbreaks. After spending a week at the home, he's announced a task force to review the plumbing. Construction is already happening to fix some issues. 63 faucets are being replaced, new filters have been installed, and several water